Alright guys, out here on a beautiful picnic table again. These 4 problems on today's work. F of x to the, now these 2 are the most difficult problems, I believe, because it wants an exact answer and the square root there. So you can't just put it, I don't think you can just put this in your calculator and get an exact answer. I tried, I couldn't do it. Maybe you guys could do it. Anyways, you can try it, but here we go. F of 5 halves equals 2 to the 5 halves power. Okay, so if I'm going to get an exact answer, what I will do is take this 5 halves, and that's going to be the same as 2 to the 1/2 power to the 5th power. All that to the 5th power. Okay, so the way I do it is I know 2 to the 1/2 power. There's a bunch of exponent review here, but here you go. That to the 1/2 power is the square root of 2 to the 5th power, which means square root of 2 times square root of 2 times square root of 2. Well, if I got square root of 2 times square root of 2, 2 of them, that gives me a 2 times another 2. That's 4 of them, right? Square root of 2 times square root of 2 is 2. Square root of 2 times square root of 2 is 2 times one more square root of 2 left. There's 5 of them there, right? Square root of 2 squared times square root of 2 squared times square root of 2. So I'm left with 4 square root of 2. Okay. Alright, here we go. G of 4/3 equals 1/64 to the 4/3 power. Okay, there's no negative. We're not flipping this. We keep it as a fraction. And I'm going to do the same thing here. I'll have 1 to the 64th, 1 over 64, pardon me, to the 1/3 power to the 4th power. So the 1/3 would be the cube root of 1 over 64. So I think you put 64 to the 1/3 power, and you're going to get 4. So you get 1/4. The cube root of 1 to the raising to the 1/3 power, 64. Little note down here. 64 to the 1/3 equals is the same as the cube root of 64. All right, going back to your algebra days here, your high school algebra. So the cube root of 64 is what number times itself 3 times will give me 64. That's 4. So 1/4 times 1/4 times 1/4 gives me 64. 64 to the 1/3 power is 1/4. Raise that to the 4th power, you're going to get 1/4 times 1/4 times 1/4 times 1/4, 1 over 256. Okay, so you can use your calculator on this. You just got to use it smartly. All right, now these are easy. Stick it in your calculator, okay? The hardest part is to make sure it's in the thousandths place. I think it asked for on there. So if I was going to cube it, it's going to be 4 cubed would be 64, right? Just like we talked about there. Or did we? Yeah, we talked about the other way around. 4 times 4 times 4 is 64. 3 times, well, 2.99 is going to be real close. I think it's 63 point, I did it on the calculator a while ago, 119. That's the thousandths place. Tenths place, hundredths place, thousandths place. If the number here is bigger than, is 5 or greater, you round up. Okay, that's the hardest part of that one, because you just put that in your calculator. Maybe I should do that real quick. Okay, here we go. We got a calculator here. Clear. I'm going to put 4, and here's the raise to the button, X to the little square, and put in 2.99 equals, there it is, 6.1188, 6.119. Okay, and this is the last one right here. You can put it in there once again, clear it. I'm going to go with this. I put my 1 down, 2. Uh-oh, did I need a multiple? Let's put, no, yeah. Well, I can do that here because it's the same idea. I can put it there. I should have. Let's clear it all. Okay. Bracket. Fraction. 1 half. Arrow. Bracket. To the 2.14. Now, what should I get? If I was raising 1/2 and I was squaring it, I just had a 2 instead of 2.14. I would have 1/4. So it should be a little smaller. It should be a little bigger number on the bottom here, right? Than 4. Be 1. Oh, I'm gonna get a decimal though, right? So I should get a little less than 0.25, which would be 1/4. So there we go. I think it asked for the thousandths again, so it'd be 0.22. There's the 8. Makes me round that up. 7. All right. Good luck on those guys. Oh, that was a long video.